If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Taurus, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2017. This month, I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck, which is a new deck of cards for me. I use them in the mid-month Psychic Tarot updates in January, and people like them, so I'm using them here in February. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Ascendant, and Taurus Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Taurus, now onto your reading for February 2017. First card you have that shows up here is 6 of Wands, or 6 of Rods, and that is victory. Victory after a battle. You know, I feel like February might feel like a bit of a challenging month to you, of rocky times, or just challenging. But if it's not February that feels that way, then maybe January felt that way to you, and February is going to feel better, because this is victory after a battle. But I do get I feel like you either are going through right now when you watch this video, or have just gone through some challenging times. Some of you Tauruses are getting a big raise and a big promotion in February. I feel like you're doing a balancing act where you're juggling a lot of different things: home, family, friends, relationships, working out, work, meeting people, hobnobbing, meeting clients, business appointments, like all kinds of things. You're doing a big balancing act in February. You know, if in the past or recent past, or if you're doing it now, if you stop everything and revise a plan, or if you have already done it, it's going to work out. That's going to really work for you. So if you already did it, which is the way they're making it sound, it's really paying off for you. Anything you stopped and revised, it's worked out. If you haven't done that yet, then if you do it this month and revise your plans and revise your thinking and revise your schemata of what you're doing, it's going to pay off for you and work out in the near future. You know, be careful, because there might be somebody that wants to come in and cash in on your success, and you might be okay with this. This might be somebody you care about and you want to bring aboard as a partner, or a business partner, or whatever. But some of you may not want that to happen. So some of you are going to be fine with it, because the person that's going to come in and cash in on your success you love, or you care about, or you want them to help, or you want to help them, or you believe in them and you're fine with it. But some of you aren't going to like it. So be cautious and wary of somebody coming in and either trying to cash in on your success, or steal your thunder, or take your ideas, or manipulate you, or use them as theirs. But you know, you're savvy, you're smart. I don't feel like you're going to let anybody take advantage of you in this regard that you aren't okay with. So I do feel you will cut it off if it's something you don't want to see happen. Some of you are getting adjusted to something new, a new schedule, a new way of thinking, a new home, whatever it is for you. It's not going to be the same for all of you, what you're getting adjusted to. But I do feel in February many of you Tauruses are having to get adjusted to something. Maybe you had to go overseas and now you're trying to get used to the time difference, or or you moved across the country and you're in a different time zone. Anything that you would have to make some kind of adjustment. Maybe you have a new member of your family, you have a baby or a new pet, or some family member that, like an elderly relative that's now come to stay with you, and you're having to make that kind of adjustment. Adjustments of all kinds come up here for you, Taurus. It's just going to play out differently for each one of you because it is a general reading, as I always say, and you've heard me say it a billion times. So the next card you have that comes up here in this reading is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign female. This could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign, or they could just be having the behavior traits of the Queen of Cups right now. Men can also come up as queens, so don't get thrown if the messages don't make sense to you that it is a woman. It could be a male here as well. You're doing a lot of soul searching and digging deep with each other. So for some of you, this is a marriage partner or a love mate. But for others of you, this could be doing some kind of digging deep if you work with them in a business situation or a work situation. You're digging deep into and soul searching or digging deep into something with this Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this Queen of Pentacles wants you to be their partner in either love or business. This Queen of Pentacles may have a lot of stress and strain around them and what's going on in their life. And they may be going through having to make changes and adjustments themselves. So this could be a mother. This could be a mother to you or a sister. It could be a love partner. Whoever this is, could even be your boss. They're going through changes and having to make changes and adjustments in February. These people cards are always challenging in a general reading. I feel for some of you, this Queen of Cups is somebody that's challenging to you and a rival to you and has been for a long period of time. So this could be a coworker. You could have sibling rivalry here. It could be a sibling. It could be a friend. You could just have a friend that you're kind of like in a rival situation with them. That's not going to be the case for all of you. These people cards always mean multiple options of multiple people. Your gravitational pull is going to be very strong to them. Some of you will be doing a lot of listening to them in February. Some of you will be doing activities and also, again, soul searching with them comes up here. So you got to figure out how that's going to make sense to you. Because for some of you, I feel this is your mother. For some of you, I feel it's a love partner. For some of you, I feel it's like a friend or coworker. So you got the gambit here of who this Queen of Cups is to you. This Queen of Cups wants to be more and is striving for more in their life. They want to be more, see more, do more, say more, achieve more. So they're going through like this change, this osmosis, this wanting more out of life. Maybe they're going through menopause and they want changes. Maybe they're changing their job or their love life, or they want more out of their career. They're going through a lot of changes, and you're connected with them strongly. Here you have Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a card that symbolizes sadness, loss, and regret. It's not all hope is lost because there's still two cups in the picture that are upright on the bottom there, and the other three are turned over. So that means there's some sadness, loss, and regret. Not all hope is lost. And this could be if you had a problem with drinking, or somebody that you're connected to could have had trouble with drinking. Could have been the Queen of Cups. So we'll see. I really see you looking at something in your life and focusing on it and going, I want to turn a positive into a negative. I'm sorry. You want to turn a negative into a positive. Sorry, that was backwards. I love when I make mistakes in the middle of a reading. Don't let anybody rain on your parade. I feel like you may have somebody that comes in and like, spoiler alert, like that kind of thing. Like they're going to tell you something that's may cause you to have concern or jump to conclusions. So make sure you don't do that. But I do see you stepping back and analyzing something and going, how can I make these lemons into lemonade? How can I turn this negative situation into a positive? So I do see you doing some of that in February. Some of you are going to have your picture in the paper about something, like a write-up or something positive, or talking about some achievement or something that you've done or something you're part of. I don't know. I'm seeing the Philadelphia Flower Show in my head. So I know all of you are not from this area, but some of you Tauruses may have a write-up in the Philadelphia Inquirer about being in the Philadelphia Flower Show, or something you're entering, or something you're created, or something you're part of, and your picture may be in the paper. That does come up for some of you. If you are a teacher, you may be changing your lesson plan or your strategies of teaching, or the curriculum. You may be changing how you're teaching it. This could also apply if you're getting education and training. You could be changing your courses of study or the curriculum that you're choosing to pursue and study. So it goes either way, whether you're a teacher or whether you're a student. There's curriculum changes happening here for some of you. If you come up over any opposition, if you come up against any opposition that you may have come up against them in the past, they may have caused problems for you in the past or created opposition, and if it comes up again in February, you're going to run roughshod right over them. You're going to bowl right over, blow right by them, run right over it. Again, here you go. I go back to Six of Wands. That's victory after a battle. So you're going to blow away the competition, or anybody that poses competition that posed it for you in the past. You're going to blow past them. Here you got Queen of Swords. So you had two queens show up here, two people cards. And this is an air sign female. This is either a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could also be a male. I do see some of you Tauruses needing to stake your claim to something in business. So if there's a certain account that you want, or something that you really want to do, you need to stake your claim in it. I've seen like planting the flag on the moon. You need to stake your claim to whatever it is you want to do, because you don't want somebody else to get the opportunity that is maybe rightfully yours, or something that you have a lot of ingenious ideas and ingenuity about, or know-how, wherewithal or know-how that you like specialize in, or you happen to know about. You want to stake your claim on that, so somebody else that doesn't know as much or can't deliver as much information or insights as you comes along and plants their flag in that opportunity or avenue. You want to be the one that's doing it. So make sure you jump on anything that would remotely make sense to that in February, or you could lose to somebody that has lesser knowledge and experience and qualifications, could take it away from you, and you don't want that. This could be somebody that takes something away from you, or has some cruel judgment or harshness toward you about things you've done, things you've said. It could be an ex-wife, could be an ex-husband, could be an ex-boss, could be a parent, somebody that may feel like you owe them something, or you didn't live up to your obligations. They come up like that also here. I feel if you're still intertwined with them, this is somebody you may cut loose out of your life and stop dealing with them anymore. Now, if it's a parent, you may not do that. But if it's a lover or a friend that's caused you problems, you may, and if you can't cut them out of your life, you may put a great deal of distance between you and this Queen of Swords. I feel that they're genuinely being put in this predicament or in your life in February to test your mettle and see what you're made of. What are you made of, Taurus? What are you made of? Are you going to stand your ground? Can you stand up to them? When the heat gets cooking, if it comes up from this Queen of Swords, can you tolerate it? Can you mirror it back to them and get them out of the picture? Now, some of you may be totally enamored with or in love with this Queen of Swords. I don't know, but they're coming up here to me in your reading right here as like a conflict bringer and bearer. They may not be doing it right now, but they may have done it in the past. So here your outcome card is 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes the card of the apprentice, learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business, and gaining financial gain from what you're doing. Your money comes to you with the number 8 that draws money to you. Some of you are revamping your style. Some of you are heading up something, a task force, a project, a team, a show, like heading up something, a company, a business, any of those things. It all comes up here. Some of you Tauruses are going to be leading the charge in some cause or some endeavor. Some of you, what this is going on is going to take months to complete. And you're going to be putting your nose to the grindstone and really hammering out details, working on things, getting the kinks and the bugs out of the situation or the system, and developing things, changing things. And I feel that what you're working on or doing comes to fruition in May. So whatever you're going to start, or however that applies to you, I feel like February's the gateway. It's opening the doorway, and you're going to start putting the pedal to the metal, working out all these things. As I just said, you need to listen to this card again, and it like comes to actualization and fruition and to fulfillment in May. If it doesn't come out fully in May, it could be April, May, June, July, August. Those are the months that what you're doing is going to come to completion, or, have the ta-da moment. Okay. So, but really May comes up strongly, and maybe that's because many of you, that's your birth month, so maybe that there's something to that. Some of you Tauruses are going to be calling people to see if they want to invest in your company or in your plan or in what you're doing. You could be involving agents, headhunters, but you may be doing it yourself. You may be calling different companies, different people, hey, you owe me a favor. Are you interested in backing this? Because that would, you could help me out, and that would wipe the slate clean on the favor. Or, hey, I subscribe to your channel or your business, or you're this or you that. So are you going to come along and come aboard and be supportive of this project that I'm doing? And hey, you've got the connections I need, and I've helped you out in the past. How about you hook me up with these connections you have to help bring in more success into my business or project? I see some of those activities that I just stated going on for you Tauruses in February, but I really feel that you're going to be working hard and diligently working on something that comes into fruition and really happens and blossoms for you in springtime or in the summer. But I live in the U.S., so I'm going to state the months because you don't all have the same seasons and that we do here. So it would happen anytime between April and the end of August. But especially May comes up the strongest. February feels like a fun month to me for you, where you're jumping in with both feet or pushing your sleeves up to your elbows and diving into something that you're going to be like really excited about and happy about doing. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. And if you would like to subscribe, that would be great, because you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. And I have added new videos where I'm doing psychic crystal readings for the new moon, the full moon, and the eclipses. I didn't do that before, so there's more videos coming up here on YouTube that I'm making that you can watch. And Taurus, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal for you for this month of February and 2017 and tell you what messages my spirit guides have for you through the crystal, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for February 2017 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 8, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there you will see the February crystal readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. I wish you a fantastic and fabulous February, Taurus, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.